glory to the Most High. Ba'ashem Mashakal Shai. We want to go into a little bit of understanding and edification tonight. How we should be rolling. Give me Colossians 3:17.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all by Hashem Shai, giving thanks to Yahweh by Hashem Shai.
Right. So all that we say and do is going to be in the name of the anointed Savior. We give him thanks, give the Most High thanks in the name of the anointed Savior. So I want to, is the conference call volume okay? Khan? Laha? The water. Okay, give me Ecclesiastes 12:1. Let's get right into this. Because a lot of people, they feel that they shouldn't, contribute or do good in doing something, if it's nothing but just helping us to maintain our school here. And I appreciate everyone that does, but you have those that say that, telling people that they're not supposed to help, and I'm not supposed to ask for anything. So read this, Ecclesiastes 12:1. It makes you wonder how a person think about you, and especially when they don't know that you know that they have said these things, but we must go into this. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1.
Because this is the truth. If it's not the truth, then I don't think nobody should be around me. They should be around, period. If it's not the truth, read.
Well, thou wilt do good.
When you do good, read.
Know to whom thou doest it.
Right, you got to know to whom you're doing good to. Read.
So shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits.
Right. So shall you be thanked for your benefits, for whatever you're doing. When you're doing good, you got to know to who you're doing good for, so you be really thanked for your benefits. Go ahead. You do it to a reliable person, trustworthy, meek, sincere, Go ahead.
Do good to the righteous man.
Do good to a righteous man, read.
And thou shalt find a recompense.
You're going to get a reward. You're going to be rewarded. I didn't write it. It has nothing to do with it. Right? Go ahead.
And if not from him.
If not from him himself, read.
Yet from the Most High.
If you believe in the Most High, it says yet from the Most High. Read.
There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil.
So someone that's always occupied in evil, doing things, trying to do things that's contrary to what the Most High right now, we're rehearsing. We're really rehearsing. But it's serious because the angels are recording everything. So someone that's always occupied in evil, doing things contrary to the law of the Most High, how we, it's like this. Okay, well, we're bringing back our culture, here in these last days among ourselves, the things that we done before, so we preparing ourselves for the kingdom. So when the kingdom comes, we can say, okay, we already operating in the way that the kingdom's going to be. That's what we're doing. We're rehearsing. Read.
Nor to him that giveth no alms.
See? There shall no good to come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. What's alms? What's alms? Yes?
So there's a difference from tithing and offerings and alms.
Mm-hmm.
Those are three different things.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Tithing is 10% of whatever you earn, and offering is something that you just give out of your spirit. Alms is something that you give for a cause. You know what I mean? Just like we give alms is like when we go down there and feed the homeless.
okay.
That's alms. You know what I mean? Some people don't give anything. They'll give nothing, but then yet and still they want to be blessed the same way. Or they have a problem with the blessing that someone else have, but they don't give anything. That's why I say alms. Alms take away a multitude of sins. It says. But I'm not dealing, I'm not dealing with that. Just like I said, pretty much we'll deal with that in tithing, offerings, and alms. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Verse 4.
Give to the righteous man.
Give to the righteous man, read.
And help not a sinner.
And help not a sinner. So, people, they might not really support here. They go out there and buy dope from the dope man. Smoke their weed or whatever they do. You see what I'm saying? Or support that. Or they take whatever it is that they could be doing for the truth and deal with it some other means, some other way. The sinner is who? Who's the sinner? Those that are not following the truth. Those that are following the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Where it might come here and go somewhere else. And these nations are, you spending it with these nations, they're all sinners. Because all the guys of the nations are idols. Huh?
John?
Yeah, so it's just saying, read.
Do well unto him that is lowly.
Do well to him that is lowly, read.
But give not to the unrighteous.
Give not to the unrighteous. You say they're unrighteous, you ain't supposed to be giving to them. That's why I ask people, they always ask for money. You believe in the Mashiach Yahushua? You believe in the Most High? I get a response. People talk about they don't know who I'm talking about. They know who I'm talking about. When I say that to them, real harassed, because they ask me, they don't expect me to come like that. Who comes like that? What I'm giving it for. What you need. You on drugs? Like to me, you on drugs. You want me to give you something to help you continue your habit? It's the way you handle it. You know what I mean? It's like if you just reach in your pocket, give somebody something, they go out there and do what they do. You see, read.
Hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee. See,
lest he overmaster thee. Give not to the unrighteous. Hold back thy bread. What they call money? Bread. Hold back your bread. Hold back your. Bread is the most insignificant amount of money you can spend for food. Right? Hold it back. And give it not unto him. Read. Let's see what?
Lest he overmaster thee thereby.
Overmaster you thereby. Take advantage of you. Read.
For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him.
Right. So you tell you're going to receive twice as much evil for all the good that you have done unto him. So you're not going to get good, something good happen to you from the Most High, from helping the unrighteous. Straight up. People doing wicked stuff, you involved in it, you're going to be dealt with. Especially you're going to be beat with more stripes, the Most High say, because you know better. If you don't know better, you need to know better, because that's why he said we've got to separate ourselves from the evil doers. Because you're part of what they're doing. Read.
For the Most High hated sinners.
See, the Most High hated sinners. He hates them. Read.
And will repay vengeance unto the unrighteous.
He's going to repay vengeance unto the unrighteous. Read what he say. He said, for else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him, that sinner. You're not going to be blessed. Most High not going to bless you for that. That's why he say he hated. That's why he says, I hate sinners. He said, and will repay vengeance unto the unrighteous. Read.
And keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
And keepeth them, just because he ain't dealt with them, until the mighty day of their punishment. Let you know they're going to be punished. Come on.
Give unto the good.
Give unto the good, read.
And help not the sinner.
And help not the sinner. That's clear. Help not the sinner. Matthew 7 and 6. Matthew 7 and 6.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 6. Give not that which is holy unto dogs.
Right, unto the dogs. So give not that which is holy, true and pure, unto the dogs. Read.
Neither cast ye your pearls before swine.
Neither cast ye your pearls before swine. Read.
Lest they trample them under their feet, and turn again and rend you.
Yeah. just like a wild pig, a wild hog, a wild boar. Got them horns coming out the side of his mouth. That's what killed Tammuz. They're getting ready to celebrate this, well, next Sunday, the 31st. That's Nimrod and Semiramis' son. That's what killed him, a wild boar. He was trying to be a great hunter like his dad, Nimrod. Dad, brother, whatever you want to call him. You know what I mean? They say we are supposed to be given that which is holy unto the dogs. And Mashiach Yahushua called all the Edomites dogs. Because when you look at the English Bible Dictionary, it says dogs was a name that the Israelites used concerning the Gentiles because of their profaneness and because of homosexuality. Then, you know, it was there when he was on the earth. That's why when you look at, go to Mark 7:24 down, just to prove that fact that he called this Greek woman a dog. Call them all dogs. But you say you're not supposed to give that which is holy unto the dogs.
Mark chapter 7 verse 24.
Right. Go ahead.
And from thence he arose and went into the borders of Tyre and Zidon, and entered into the house, and would have no man know it, but he could not be hid. For a certain woman whose young daughter had an unclean spirit heard of him, and came and fell at his feet. The woman was a Greek.
So the woman came and fell at his feet to worship him, worship this big black man. The woman was a so-called white woman. You know, she was an Edomite, a Greek, read.
A Syrophoenician by nation.
Right, living in Africa, a coastal city in Africa, read.
And she besought him that he would cast forth the devil out of her daughter.
So she wanted him to cast forth the devil out of her daughter. What did Mashiach Yahushua say to her? Read.
But Mashiach Yahushua said unto her, let the children first be filled.
Let the children of Israel first be filled with the blessing. Read.
For it is not meet.
It's not right. Read.
To take the children's bread.
Take the children's bread. Remember, it said don't give, you know, this bread to the unrighteous. Take the children's bread. Read.
And cast it.
And to cast it.
And to cast it unto the dogs.
Cast it unto what?
The dogs.
Who?
D-O-G-S.
The dogs. Now who said it? The Mashiach Yahushua said it. He called them all dogs. What did she say? And as I said, I gave the definition in the English Bible Dictionary. It's a definition that says that the Israelites used in pertaining to the Edomites, or the so-called Caucasian people at the time, because of profaneness and because of homosexuality. So he says it's not right to take the children's bread and to cast it unto the dogs. Read.
And she answered and said unto him, yes, Mashiach.
So what she said? She said, yes, I'm a dog.
Oh.
He said, yes, Mashiach. Read.
Yet the dogs under the table eat of the children's crumbs.
Do that? Yet the dogs under the table eat of the children's crumbs. Read.
And he said unto her, for this saying, go thy way. The devil is gone out of thy daughter.
So she bowed down to what he said completely. She agreed they were dogs. Psalms 22:16. I got a whole lesson on dog scriptures. You know what I mean? But we're just gonna deal with these two.
22:16.
Yes. That's why I say you're supposed to cast what is holy unto the dogs, because they're not gonna understand it. Let's go and say what they can do. They're gonna try and come back and rend you with it. Bring it back on you. And some of our people are dogs. You know why I say that? Because they deal with the same mindset as the Edomites. Straight up. Read that. Now this ain't just not King David. Unless somebody can prove to me that this happened to King David. He's prophesying what's going to happen to a Mashiach Yahushua. They got the nerve to put their little satanic pentagrams in there where it's saying certain scriptures in this Bible. Read.
Psalms chapter 22 verse 16. For dogs have compassed me.
Say, dogs have compassed him. Read.
The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet.
See, they pierced his hands and his feet. Who that happened to? It says, for dogs have compassed me. He just called the so-called Caucasian woman a dog. Say, the assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. So he called them the wicked. Job 9:24 says, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? See, they pierced my hands and my feet. Who they do that to? Mashiach Yahushua. That's why, who did it?
The Romans.
Who are the Romans?
The Italian Caucasians.
Yep, so-called Italian Caucasians. Revelation 1:7. So knowing that they're the ones did it, this is what he said when he come back. Read that.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
He coming with the clouds, his chariots of the Most High. Read.
And every eye shall see him.
So don't worry about nobody saying, Mashiach Yahushua just with us. He said, when he come back, every eye gonna see him. Read.
And they also which pierced him.
Yeah, they also which pierced him in his hands and his feet, that we just read. So they're gonna be on this earth to see him when he come back. Read.
And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Everybody gonna wail because of him. Hallelujah. That's right. Go to Luke 6:27.
Luke chapter 6, verse 27. But I say unto you, which hear, love your enemies, do good to them which hate you.
Right, so we say, love your enemies, do good to them that hate you. Wow, how do you do that? That's what he said do, though. You know why he's saying that? You know why he's saying that? Because that's the law. Leviticus, the 19th chapter. Read verse 1 and 2. But it's addressed to a certain people. It's not to everyone. And see, they use this example. Our people use the examples to try and say we're supposed to love the ones that have us in captivity now and have us in captivity forever. Which are these other nations? And that's a lie. Read that.
Exodus chapter 19, verse 1.
Leviticus.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 1. And the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, ye shall be holy, for the Most High your power am holy.
Right, jump to verse 17.
Verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer a sin upon him.
Right, verse 18.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua.
So, this is where you got it from. So, go back to Luke 6:27. So we have instructions how we're supposed to deal with each other. Read this.
Luke chapter 6, verse 27. What I say unto you, which hear, love your enemies, do good to them which hate you, bless them that curse you, and pray for them which despitefully use you.
Yeah, so this is what we're supposed to be doing. And when you follow this, it works. Read.
And unto him that smiteth thee on the one cheek, offer also the other. And him that taketh away thy cloak, forbid not to take thy coat also.
Right, so, Shelly, you know what I mean? You got to be able to take something. You got to be able to take something. You know, that way you don't walk around with hatred in your heart, hating on someone, and you be able to let things go. You know what I mean? Oh man, they got me, you know what I mean? Bam, okay, well they might got me again, bam. You know what I mean? But it ain't like, bam, hit you in the cheek, then bam, he gotta hit you. You know what I mean? He ain't talking about that, man. He talking about, you know, somebody do something. You know what I mean? Don't be so quick to just be ready to just kill them or just, you know, just. Our people so, especially now, these last days, it's so touchy. So really, really touchy. You know what I mean? It's like you can't be that touchy if you want to make it to the kingdom because Most High is long suffering. What if he felt like whatever you did, somebody he felt was wrong? He just said, okay, we'll get rid of him. And let you know all the time that wherever we at, wherever he put us at, that just a moment. We just jacked up, you know what I mean? Read that again now.
Luke chapter 6, verse 27. But I say unto you, which hear, love your enemies, do good to them which hate you, bless them that curse you, and pray for them which despitefully use you. And unto him that smiteth thee on the one cheek, offer also the other. And him that taketh away thy cloak, forbid not to take thy coat also.
Right, go ahead.
Give to every man that asketh of thee, and of him that taketh away thy goods, ask them not again.
Who do that? If you get somebody get something from you, people be dead on you. Where my money at? Where this at? Where this at? Where that? He said, don't ask again. Read.
And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Right. So all you want somebody to do you do likewise to them. So therefore, if you treat somebody right, especially if people get caught up in this carnalness, if you like that, then don't give nobody nothing. You know, but he said do what you're supposed to do in helping our people. But we already know we're supposed to help. Right? He ain't talking about helping the sinner. He ain't talking about that. That's why we went there already, right? So we're talking about a righteous person, someone that's trying to make it to the kingdom. Give me Galatians 6. And start at verse 7.
Where we at?
Galatians 6 and 7. So, as I say, everything has a balance within this. That's why I started out with what? Knowing who you're supposed to do good to. Not just anyone. Because, you know, when people try and use these scriptures against you, then you know, go back to Ecclesiastes 12th chapter, you know who you're supposed to be doing good to. Not everybody. Did it say everybody? No. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom... Galatians 6 and 7. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Right. So don't be deceived. The Most High is not mocked. People try to be mocking the Most High like the Most High don't see him. Say, so whatsoever a man soweth, whatever you do in this world, that shall you also reap. You're going to reap for whatever it is we've done. Go ahead.
For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
Right. You sow to your flesh all the time, you're going to reap corruption. Most High going to deal with you. And you can look at it, you can pay now, you pay later, but you're going to pay for it, right?
But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
Right, when you sow to the Spirit, things that are spiritual, you shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. You have something to look forward to. But if you're all about carnal things, then that's what your life is going to entail. If all you talk about is carnal, is nothing spiritual, then don't look for it. You can't reap life everlasting because you ain't thinking about it. You ain't working toward it. You can say whatever, but your action prove it. Read.
And let us not be weary in well-doing.
Don't be weary in well-doing, doing what you're supposed to be doing according to the law of the Most High, having faith in Mashiach Yahushua. Don't be weary in doing what's right. Because remember, it's not, it tells you, but it's the love of the Most High that we keep his commandments. Commandments are not grievous. So don't be weary in well-doing, read.
For in due season we shall reap, if we faint not.
Yeah, he said in due season we're going to reap the benefits if we don't faint. Get weak and find some other way. Go some other path. Like into the world, you know. Go ahead.
As we have therefore opportunity.
As we have therefore opportunity. All of us have opportunity right now, read.
Let us do good unto all men.
Let us do good unto all men. All is a certain number. Read.
Especially unto them who are of the household of faith.
Especially unto them who are the household of faith. Because everybody knows of the household of faith. Some people are just, living their life like ordinary people. In wickedness in this world. They take up for the wickedness of this world. Hebrews 12. They love it. Hebrews 12 and 4. So you want to see when you're going to try to give him 100% of this truth. Put your spirit into this truth. Read that.
Hebrews chapter 12 verse 4. Ye have not yet resisted unto blood.
Read it again.
Ye have not yet resisted unto blood.
So ye have not yet resisted unto blood. Ye have not yet resisted unto blood. Read.
Striving against sin.
Striving against sin. What happened to anybody? You resisted unto blood, striving against sin. Read.
And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Most High.
Don't despise the chastening of the Most High when he starts dealing with you. Read.
Nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
Nor gets weak when he's rebuking you. Because a lot of times, people go through things and they say, I'm going to come back, I'll be back when I get it together. Because the Most High chastening them, making them strong. That's why I like to give testimonies of a lot of chastening that I've had and still receive, but it's not as bad as it used to be. See what I'm saying? So I look at people when they go through whatever they go through, I say, okay, how strong are you really going to be? Maybe give you hard chastening so that you'll be hard getting prepared for the kingdom. For your position you have to deal with. We don't know. But you can't, faint. You can't get weak in the time of the chastisement of the Most High. So we chasten, he love it. Read it.
Verse 6. For whom the Most High loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
Right. So he says, who he loveth, he's going to chasten. He's going to go through some changes. Ecclesiastes 2:1 said, when you come to serve the Most High, prepare thy spirit for temptation and constantly endure. You can't get weak. What people do, they get weak, then they find an easier way out. Ain't no easier way out of this. It's supposed to get harder. It's supposed to get more intense, more that you into it. How much are you going to really do 100% for the truth, like you do 100% for everything else in this world? Like I always say, put whatever you do for the truth on this side, what you do for yourself on the left side, and you compare the two, and what is it? How does it compare? How much time do you give to this? How much time do you give to yourself and whatever the world wants to give you? Read on. Everybody can make that judge themselves. Read.
If ye endure chastening.
If you endure chastening, read.
The Most High dealeth with you as with sons.
Yeah, you endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. Read.
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
What son is he that the Father chastens not? He don't check. Read.
But if ye be without chastening,
so chastisement, you don't want to be chastised by the Most High. In the Mashiach Yahushua, read.
Well, all are partakers.
Well, all are partakers. All is a certain number, are partakers. What did he say?
Then are ye bastards.
Then are ye bastards. Read.
And not sons.
And not sons. And he said in Zechariah 9:6, and a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. That's what he called them Jewish people that's over there in Ashdod. Bastards. See, then are ye bastards and not sons. Read.
Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us.
Yeah, I know about that. Con? You talked about it, right? So hey, he said we had fathers in our flesh which corrected us. Read.
And we gave them reverence.
Yeah, you gave them reverence. You respected them. Read.
Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
Yeah. Should we not be subjected more to the Most High, the Father of spirits, and live? Read. Let you know he can put you to death. Read.
For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness.
Hear that? You know, our fathers, they chasten us, you know, for a few days. They be angry, whatever, for things you've done, for their own pleasure. But the Most High is for our profit. He chastens for our profit, that we might be partakers of his righteousness, his holiness, apart with him. Read.
Now, no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
Yeah. No chastening for the present seem to be joyous. Oh man, he's not chastised. He's not chastened. And it is joyous. Especially if you've been chastised really bad. You know, but grievous. Nevertheless, after it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. The peaceable fruit of righteousness. It's like, what do we have to do to get you to see this peaceable fruit of righteousness that he wants you to see? Where you have this peace. Because people don't know about this peace. They just know about what they can come up with as the world allows you to have in your wicked world. Because the world is wicked. That's why my secretary said this in Good John 14:27. The world is wicked. So they don't know about this peace. And some people don't know about the peace and they try and take it away from you, but you got to have it. When you have it, you go right back to this. Can't nobody take this away from you. If you have it. St. John 14:27.